So often we hear from our patients that CVC inspires them and helps them to live a better life. Well, we wanted to take a few moments and let you know that you inspire us. We are so happy that you're able to join us this weekend, and we thank you for continuing to inspire us.
Working for Caring Voice is such an inspiration to me because every day I talk to so many patients with so many problems, wondering how they're going to live to see the next day. And one patient in particular, she was very down on herself, very worried about how she was going to be able to pay for this medication that could potentially extend her life. And the day I called her and told her that we'd given her a grant to pay for her copays for this medication, she simply bursted into tears of joy, because she couldn't believe that there was actually someone in this world that would give her this kind of money to help her stay alive. And that type of situation inspires me to come to work every day and do what I do day in and day out.
What inspires me is Emily. I met Emily's parents at a conference, and they were there on her behalf because she's no longer with us. Unfortunately, Emily passed away at the age of 21 from Huntington's disease. I can't imagine going through that as a parent myself, but they were there continuing to fight on Emily's behalf. That is what keeps me going to help more patients.
I'm always amazed because here at Caring Voice, a lot of what we do is we try to inspire the patients, we try to encourage them, get them to look beyond the immediacy of today and to have a long-term goal and to never give up, just to keep pressing forward and to have a positive outlook. And when we call the patients and try to do that, half the time it ends up they do that for us. It's amazing how often they're the ones that are encouraging, they're the ones that are inspiring, they're the ones that are upbeat. And I think that attitude that they have is part of the reason we have such a fantastic attitude here, because we seek to help them and they turn around and help us.
Each patient comes to us with a story, usually an amazing story at that, and their passion for life, their determination to stay strong in the face of everything that's being thrown at them, and the sincere appreciation and belief in us to be able to help them with that each day truly inspires me to work harder and do everything possible for them, and I just feel blessed to be able to be a part of that.
For that first issue, Taylor and I were nervous. We knew we wanted to tell different kinds of stories in different kinds of ways. And we also knew from the beginning that we wanted Dennis to be the subject of our first cover story. And I felt a little pressure in doing that story justice because I personally find Dennis to be very humbling and inspiring. His story is very troubling and complex because it centers on a very troubling and complex day. But regardless, I interviewed Dennis on the phone, and Taylor and I went to visit him in New York, and we went to all of his old stomping grounds, and I wrote the piece, and I sent it to Dennis right away, and that evening he called me and told me that he loved it and that he wept while reading it. And if that's not inspiring, then I don't really know what is.